Today is International Thank a Bible Translator Day. I have spoken. I'm concerned that most American Christians aren't really aware of what they owe to Bible translators, and that those who are aware are too often more critical than grateful. I want to offer you some reasons to be humbly grateful to the admittedly imperfect Bible translators who give you God's words in your own tongue. I just read a fascinating book by two professional translators called Found in Translation. The authors were Natalie Kelly and Joost Zetsch. The latter happens to know a good deal about Bible translation, especially in China. They tell all kinds of cool stories about the wild world of professional translation and interpreting. Their work could not fail to be interesting because, as they point out, language is without doubt the most complex behavior that humans acquire. There are usually, they say, dozens of sounds and symbols, thousands of grammatical constructions, hundreds of thousands of words in any given tongue. It's incredible that people master a language. It's kind of like that urban legend about bumblebees that scientists say they shouldn't be able to fly. Language mastery is so unbelievably complex that people shouldn't be able to do it. And yet, the authors point out, countless people do it twice. Most of the human race routinely uses at least two of the world's 6,000 or so languages, except us. Most of my viewers are Americans, YouTube tells me, and most of us Americans are monolingual. We know English good, I'm not denying it, but it's usually all we know. Rampant monolingualism is a good reason to be humble when we approach the topic of Bible translation. And this book I've been reading, Found in Translation, offers more reasons for humility. Even when individuals speak two languages with advanced levels of proficiency, they often fail competency tests for translation. Ouch! Translation is a skill you learn after and on top of the already incredibly difficult task of learning a second or third or fourth language. Here's another reason I saw in the book that you and I should be humble towards Bible translations. Some fields such as medicine and biblical studies, I would add, require mastery of specialist technical terminology. In the Bible, there are foreign things like Levites and lavers. The Bible discusses unfamiliar concepts like transfigurations and trinities. Bible translation is frankly hard. We're in a situation sort of like a man from Finland, about whom I read in Found in Translation. He was a big fan of the TV show The Simpsons, but of course he always watched it in Finnish. His English was quite good, so when he visited the US on a business trip or something, he eagerly turned on his beloved show to experience it in its original form, only he couldn't understand it. Without the help of that silent translator who knew American and Finnish culture well enough to bridge the gap for him, he was lost. I myself have achieved enough fluency in Espanol to understand every word of a sermon, but the jokes fly so far above my head that they fall completely flat for me, burning on re-entry. Translation between languages is challenging. Translation between cultures even more so. So be humble, but don't despair. God gave us this situation. He made it so that His inspired words would need to be translated. There are no native speakers left of Biblical Hebrew and Greek. And Biblical Hebrew actually itself changed over the 1,000 years between Moses and Malachi. I'm planning a future Word Nerd video on this topic, so like and subscribe and all that. God also made it so that there would be historical gaps between us and the very specific cultures to and through which He revealed His words. Even within the biblical period, the time between Abraham and Paul is about the same as the time between Paul and us. God did this on purpose. We can trust Him. Christians are sometimes afraid that Bible translators will mislead others. I've heard preachers express exasperated public disapproval of some translation choice or other in a major English Bible translation. The NIV is a favorite whipping boy because of its prominence. I've heard Twitter users do the same, and on Twitter the ESV is a favorite whipping boy. And indeed, no translation is perfect or inspired like the originals. Bible translations are open in principle to objection. But be humble. Rather than going on a quest to find the best Bible translation and then trashing all the rest, literally or figuratively, recognize that there may be reasons you don't fully grasp. for why Bible translations differ at a given place. Before you nod when you hear someone say, "There are so many Bible translations because publishers are just trying to make a buck," humbly recognize that there may be good reasons for the size of the Bible translation shelf at the Christian bookstore. I happen to know that there are. That Finnish Simpsons fan discovered the identity of the show's Finnish translator and sent her a thank you note. "I've never heard of this happening in the world of Bible translation. Maybe you should try it." Look up the names of the translators for your favorite translation online. Drop them a thank you note. I have spoken.